We got the call that night that there was an emergency water damage here at the property. And what had happened is a sprinkler line had frozen and broken in the hallway just behind me. And when I arrived, it was actually actively leaking. It was pouring water into this apartment, and two of the employees here at the apartment complex were actually pushing gallons and gallons of water out the door. We saw the need for a much larger drying process, so we brought in the desiccant dehumidifier on a flatbed truck with a large generator that was large enough to power the equipment. Began setting that up that night. We also put our own equipment in here, our fans and our dehumidifiers. We have approximately 50 dehumidifiers and over 100 fans here in addition to the desiccant.
It comes down to having to get hot, dry air pumped just about everywhere. The way this flooded down the hallway, it affected just about everything in between. Hallways, rooms, all the way down. Several hundred feet were affected. So we needed to get as much hot, dry air as possible. If that means getting more fans, more hot, dry air with the dehus set up like that, it's got to be done. Once it's dry, we move into reconstruct. We pull all of our equipment out, we get out of the way. The guys come in, they figure out what's been demoed, pulled, what's been affected. After everything's dried out, they get to start rebuilding, putting things back together. We had carpet padding pulled, walls, toe kicks, some cabinets. If it sits there and saturates, it can get moldy and you can end up with more issues than water could ever cause itself.
When we started extracting water, there were parts of the hallway that had standing water in them. You could literally look like a lake. Other areas weren't as affected, but the humidity was extremely high as 100% in the hallways.
We go in with our moisture meters and we make sure everything is dry. If it's not dry, we will either pull it out, demo it, cut something out to where we can get it dry. The way we do it, we make sure everything is preemptive. We do checks behind ourselves and we check behind our checks to make sure everything is no mold, no moisture.